Good afternoon, welcome. How are you all? Right, here we are. We're back. In big steel. And this is going to be huge. This is going to be a big place. So I'm going to start carrying on with this. See how the mathematicals go. And if it gets a little bit heavy going, we'll go and do some decorating. We shall see. These are producing 780 a minute. It takes 60. So 780 divided by 60 is 13. Let's see. But 13. 15 times 13, 195. We need 4 lots for each belt. Told you mathematical stuff. Let's have a look. There's 13. So, can we do this? Let's see. And then if we underclock that, hit there. $780 divided by 60. Yeah, 13. So it's not that dum. 13 of them. What the fall of concrete? Four, 5, 6, 7. That's what I meant to do. And underclock these. That'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 and a half, 13. And we need blisters. And they're taking in 60 each. Could be a Mark 1 bells. The high speed one in between. These are feed out. Because they're feeding us at 15. Your Mark 1 bells. So these will feed in. Maybe get merged, say somewhere central like that. Right, so that's an idea. Need to correct the date on that. Bum 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 bum. Okay. I don't know why, that always makes me think of Disney. We'd have one there for you. And one there for somewhere else. Right. Maybe like that? Close too steep. Come on. Yep. Seven of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Four, 5. Yep. I should do, shouldn't I? we do it like that, or do you just keep them all on the one level? I don't know. For you. These ones will be underclocked again. Just facing the right way. Give me a sec, folks. Let me just say hi to Beth. Right. That's in. We get these down again. Don't need one on the first one, do I? Autosave. I hate it when it does that, especially when you've had crashes the last few days. May as well do the slow belts because they're going to come out slow. Save resources and then do the fast belts on the main feed down the run. Then, yeah. Open there. That one, two. That should work. $15 times 7. Yeah. Oh, crumbs. Do it like that for now. Do-do-do-be-do. Doo-doo-be-doo. So how long is this? You're gonna need another 20. One gap and then the next one. Be there. Did we underclock the last ones? Yes. Gotta make sure I've done it right, otherwise I will forget. Here. 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 7. That comes through. Now, over here, merges in with this lot. Do the same, merge in, do the same, merge in. And that'll be one belt for 780. One down. This one's set to 50 as well. And that one. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, we have an echo. Oh, we have an echo. Where's that coming from? Where's that coming from? Found it. Okay, so you're gonna come out here. Same again here. Interesting shape, but not what we want. Quick belts. Splitters. Hey ho. Okay. We put you in here. We have you there. Okay. There. There. Do you go into that? Ooh. Oh, you're facing the wrong way around, that's fine. What the heck's that? Doopy-doo. Right. That is a Bell 780. Hi, good afternoon. I nearly said good morning, Shellen. How are you? Yep. Fingers crossed. Do we need to do that 8 more times? Sorry, 7 more times for our beams. Lurking today is on your mobile. No problem at all. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you and your partner have a good weekend. Iron plates, okay. Fourteen times 4. 6. $392. We need to go and get some supplies. Reinforced iron plate, cable, and let's go get some supplies. Probably not a good idea to be doing 100 kilometers an hour on this, is it? Bum, 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 bum. We'll take the car all the way back. Give everybody a scenic tour. Bum, 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 bum. At least we're not driving up any pearls today. I haven't seen many trains. Reinforced iron plates, cable and normal iron plates. Stop before we forget. Question is, do we have room for everything? Okay. Reinforced. Cable. Take some extra because we're going to need extra. Right, what space have we got left? Okay, so we'll take a big load of concrete. And we'll fill the rest with iron, please. Everything's okay on the map, isn't it? We've got train there. We've got train there. Might have to go and investigate those trains while we can. Just to go and see what's going on with them. Right, we're just tagging this. Just in case Sheldon hasn't got his volume up. Do 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 do. We are not seeing an awful lot of trains passing us. Yet none are shown on the map as being out apart from 2. The shown as out of order. So I'm just wondering where the queues are. Concrete's coming this way now. We'll just wait for concrete to get here and just see. Where's concrete gone? Is it coming towards us now? Yep, there's it. Must just be every time we pass, it's a quiet time. Get out of the trip to Costco, so in my office now. Do I play Satisfactory or Starfield? Ooh. Which one have you played the most of recently? Ooh. Starfield on PC and Starfield on Xbox. Well, if you're not in the middle of a quest or something on Starfield, I'd say Satisfactory for a change. Or if you're allowed to, you could have Satisfactory today and Starfield tomorrow. Ooh, excuse me. I haven't been to Costco in years. How did you get out of the trip to Costco? Just remembered I'd discovered the location of some uranium on Satisfactory and was halfway through building a ramp back to the base, so I'll carry on doing that. You get little nodes of uranium dotted around, but I do know there's a main node of uranium. behind the waterfall in the swamp. They didn't really want me, it was just that they asked me to drive and then decided they prefer that girly chat than have me hanging around. Fair enough, this one's on top of a peak. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't got uranium yet on the scanner, so the only way I'd find it at the moment is by having a look at the map. Great little website, this. Resource nodes. Get rid of the limestone for a second. Oh, there's 4 locations of uranium. I know that one, because that one's behind the waterfall in the swamp area. Because that's where we were going to build our aluminium, maybe like last time. One there, there's one there, and there's one there. There's the red bamboo fields, the red jungle, the rocky desert. That says Eastern Dune Forest, but I think it's behind the waterfall. Problem with having them so far spaced out, you'd have to have a uranium train, wouldn't you? And it'll probably cook you on the way past. I prefer to just gain stuff. I have strict eating rules for myself. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. But this is a good little website if you're not too sure where a node is and you need to. The other thing you can do on it is like a production planner. You put your inputs, your outputs and things. That's still loading, isn't it? That's a bit slow loading, that. You can help with the planning, or if you're not too sure what something is, you can look it up. I know quite a few players use it, you know. Right, do we do a blueprint? Probably a good idea to do a blueprint, isn't it? Hmm. I've just been thinking then, how would you get all that uranium into one place? Because if it's on a train, it'd irradiate you on the way past. You can guarantee. Train will go past with all that uranium on. You're going the other way and on another train, instant death for you. And I don't know. I don't know if the drones would be able to keep up. Depending how much you need. If you just give me a sec, folks, I'm just going to go to the little boy's room and I'll be straight back. I am back. Now, let's have a look. You not had a problem building a conveyor belt of it? Okay. I always thought that if you had a conveyor belt of it, it would just irradiate you on the way past. What's that one? Oh, that's the one I did the other day. Okay. We go there, couldn't we? See, that's one thing I've never got to in this game. Even when I was playing it during COVID. I never got to the uranium. Too much of a gap. Well, tell a lie. I did get to uranium once. I jigged that at the last minute, didn't I? But that was when I played around with the refined powers reactors. And that was the uranium node behind the waterfall. Well, I've never got to uranium where I've been shipping it across the map. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need 2 more rows. One. That's a lot. There. And we'll just add in the spare by hand. Like that. Also save. I hate the way it does that. What is this music? Keeps jumping. Apologies if anybody out there does like the that sort of music, but bum 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 bum. That in there, that one's there. There's a 4-meter ramp and changed it halfway down to 2 meters, which is a bit far from my base. So now I'm building a 2-meter ramp all the way down to see where that lands. So, yeah, it can get you like that sometimes, can't it? I completely ripped out and redid the ramps for the train going to our rotor and motor factories. does your boyfriend play games? Oops, you're not lined up. Let's try and get these down, then I'll have an idea of where we're going and what we're doing. GTA occasionally or flying games, otherwise it's phone and tablet games for him. Yeah. That's really getting into Palaya on here. And Helen plays a lot of like Cody Cross and Luminosity and things like that on the phone. But I don't think Helen really was really into games or understood me doing the games on the computer or streaming until I started getting people like yourself that keep popping back in and having a chat and everything else. And I think she started to see that I wasn't just sort of, you know, messing around in her head, you know, when it came to the games and that. But it's nice now that she understands. Oops, the daisy. Right, so that needs to point out this way, there. 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 A Scrabble game. Do you mean Cody Cross? It's a little bit, but it's more, oh, what's the name of the... Not a word search, the other one, where you get asked questions and you got to fill the word in. But some of them will go across, some of them go down. I can't think of the name. Crossword. A bit like a crossword. And the luminosity one's all like memory training and remembering things and working puzzles out, you know, and all that sort of stuff. You prefer number puzzles to word puzzles? Fair enough. Hello, Silver, how are you? I was lurking on and off in your stream yesterday. I was trying to... I walked to meet Helen from her last call last night. I shouldn't have done really because I didn't get much sleep after when I got in. But as I was walking, I was sort of trying to lurk in your stream yesterday. But the signal kept cutting out on me. I left the house about 7:30. So for about 45 minutes to an hour, I was trying to lurk in your stream on and off. Good, I got computers up and running and nearly finished supercomputers. 8 hours and 30 minutes. Wow. The bit I coursed on and off, it looked like you were trying to what was the name of the machines? Yeah, you're trying to lay out some smelters, I think. I've been debating on and off where to do some of the factories. I do wish I could drop it down there and just press R to change the direction of the belt. So I should be able to drop it down there, press R and change the direction of the belt to point the other way. Take a piece of it, yeah. We should really be researching some more things, shouldn't we, really? That's while we're thinking about recipes and that. I think we've got some hard drives to throw in, yes. Throw a hard drive in. Can't afford missing plastic. Okay. I was going to have a look at recipes, though. Be nice if you could switch splitters and mergers. I think you can, can't you? Yeah, held down E. Because I think you can do it with the belts as well. Held down E, yeah, you can switch them with the belt as well. I always forget about that E button. You can. If I go like, if I put a merger down there. Now that. I think it's only in the update 8 experimental build you can do it. Because that's a merger. I come in here. And I get myself a splitter. It goes on top, but if I hold control, it will replace it. That's a splitter now. If I do a smart splitter, hold control. That's a smart splitter now. So I think that might just be a feature in the update 8. I'm not 100%. Doesn't work in 7, yeah, so it's just a new feature in update 8. Let's just go quickly grab a little bit of plastic. I want to try and have a look at computer recipe. You know what? I work in a Tesco superstore and I came home with some bits that we needed. I completely forgot to pick up chocolate buttons. And there's Beth shouting in the background, "Jockey fingers!" So it sounds like tomorrow I'll be getting mully yogurts, chocolate fingers and chocolate buttons. The essential food items. Don't make me hungry. Already chomped down 2 Kit Kats today. Wow, are these the 4-finger Kit Kats or the chunky ones? I bet's giving me a cookie. Alan's not here, so I can wipe the biscuit bits on my trousers. And if any kids are watching, don't do that. Proper 4-finger Kit Kat, yeah. Completely ignore the road markings here. We'll have to do some proper roads for our vehicles on these. You get so many different flavoured Kit Kats now. The chunky ones, you get them peanut butter and caramel and everything else. And the 4-finger Kit Kats, you got your originals, your dark chocolate, your mint ones, your orange ones, and your caramel ones as well now. But I did notice today that, only because I was picking a lot of the sweet things and that for some orders in work, so many of the chocolate bars now have either stayed the same price or gone a little bit more expensive, but they've gone thinner. It's ridiculous. Whoa, 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 whoa. Behave yourself, car. The £1 pack of 4 is now a joke. The size of bars you get, yeah. Like Beth jokes, sharing bags aren't sharing bags. Because they used to be. But now the quantity you get in them, it's not really a sharing bag compared to what you used to get. You get that for computers 2.5, which takes circuit board, cable, plastic and screws. I was thinking of doing the Caterium computers. I don't know if you're still there, Silver, if you have a voice on that, but I was thinking of doing that one. Circuit board, quick wire and rubber. Or maybe the crystal computers, which is just circuit boards and crystal oscillators. I don't know which one's the better one. They haven't done a production line for crystal oscillators yet. I don't know why it rotates like that. Ah, no, is that the wrong way around? I think it is. Autosave. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get the other ones in, did I? Copy this for some. Building a conveyor to take this uranium all the way back to base, and now I'm wondering if I want it that close. I've always thought when I get to that stage, I'll probably have the processing and the power stations somewhere not very close to other buildings. Don't quite know where it put it at the moment. Because I'm in two minds about whether I should build the aluminium factory where we built last time, or whether I should have that reserved for the uranium and the power and the power station and that. That one's facing the wrong way. What's going on with these? That one's going the right way. That one's going the right way. That one's facing the wrong way. That one's going the right way. Facing the wrong way again. Yeah, that's right now. You have to keep an eye on them blueprints if they keep switching around. Music's not too loud, is it? What's going on? Doing it again there. Am I just being a dum-dum? Well, I'm going to have to get the descriptions done on YouTube, aren't I? I keep forgetting. Descriptions and thumbnails on YouTube for the last 5 streams need doing. Probably have to try and get them done tomorrow. Not great at doing the thumbnails. Right. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. Yeah, thinking about it, we might have to put aluminium somewhere else. Just nice having all that bauxite and crystal so close together. You stop it, you silly bell. Okay, they're in, that's in. We want stackable conveyor belts. We want one there. 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 Why do they stop working sometimes, the number keys for these things? That's working again. That's stupid belt direction thing. So many belts. Belts, 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 belts. How this factory finishes being laid out will dictate where the train stations go. Because as you all probably know, I don't have a sort of plan in mind when it comes to the design of the factory. It just, however it comes together. Got 5 more of these to do. And then our beams will be done. I don't know if I'm going a bit OTT on them. The idea of unplanned and mine are totally different. Yeah, I don't sort of plan. I know we need a factory. I know we need it to do this. But I don't sort of plan. Right, it needs to be this layout, doing this, this, and this. This is, I mean, at the beginning of the stream, I laid this bit out. And then I actually did pillars and things, and put in another load of these on top of them. And I thought, nah, that doesn't look right. The biggest gamble with this is, will it all work when you turn it on? I have a very organized factories. Well, why not? Excuse me, different machines are all over the place just to make what I really need in the moment. Yes, we are probably going to end up with some factories like that ourselves. I'll probably make a little quartz factory because there's some quartz over yonder somewhere. Here, I think. Yeah, there's quartz there. That's water. There's some quartz. Limestone there, copper there, iron there. Excuse me, sorry. Have we not connected these up? Why have we not connected these up? That would have been a boo-boo, wouldn't it? I'm starting to think I don't talk enough in my streams again, because I can see some people popping in and out on YouTube and Twitch, and they don't stay. I shouldn't really notice that. I shouldn't really pay attention to that. What are we running low on now? Reinforced iron plates. Encased beams and cable. We'll all fall back on being ourselves, but you can always strive to be different. Yeah. Never gonna please everybody. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bouncy, bouncy a bit there. Sometimes I'll just go quiet and I'll just sit stuck into what I'm doing. And then Beth will point out to me later on, oh, you're a little bit quiet in your stream there, you know, some people coming in might not stay. Or you can just gab, you know. And I always think, you know, some people might not want you to be gabby all the time. Whoa, we are out of fuel. Oh dear. Good job, we got some. 2 hours in and I've only just realised YouTube has defaulted to 480p. Oh. Well, I'm certainly sending out higher than 480p. I'm sending out 1440p at 60 frames per second to YouTube. Not bad that, to be honest. I've dropped 214 frames due to rendering lag and 91 frames due to encoding lag. Because the length of time we've been streaming, they work out at 0.0% of what we've sent out. Because I'm sending it out separate, OBS is encoding 2 streams. It's encoding 1 stream for YouTube, 1 stream for Twitch. And it's only using 2% of my CPU. Trouble is, if you have your full screen... I can't type in chat. Okay. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It puts the picture full stream and then pushes the chat to one side. It does that on the phone as well, doesn't it? Ah, we have a cable here. Ooh. Oh dear. That one. What do we want? You're forgetting, didn't that one? Not bad, build a machine in the middle of the road. What could possibly go wrong? Well, I could find sometimes, you know, if I do a check on my VODs and things and have a little listen to them for audio levels and that, I can never tell if the music's too loud or not. But also, because you're not used to listening to your own voice, it makes your voice sound strange. If you've ever listened to a recording of yourself, your voice always sounds strange to yourself. Because you're used to the way your voice sounds when the audio bounces around inside your skull. Not the way your voice sounds when you listen to it through your ears. Yeah, you don't hear you, but yeah. I used to often say to Beth, come here, listen to this. Does this sound okay? Especially when I was trying to balance the microphone and do the levels on. The interpretation of your voice makes you wonder what you really see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite conscious of it as well because I'm tone deaf and I have high pitch deafness. And obviously having an eye problem all my life with my right eye and what's going on with it recently. I'm quite conscious of both, but especially the voice side of things. So I can't hear the tone in my voice and the tone in other people's voices. So unless someone's really being like sarcastic or anything else, I have to judge by what I see in their face and their body language and things. And in a noisy environment, for example, a shop or somewhere, I won't always hear if Helen or Beth or someone calls me. Even in the house. Because our house is so small, in the living room we can hear the washing machine when it's on a spin and things. And or even if the TV's on. If I'm not looking directly at Helen and Beth and they say something, I might not hear them. Walking down the road sometimes, I won't hear if someone's talking to me or something else unless they're standing right next to me and I'm actively listening to them because we're in the middle of a conversation. But the thing with my eyes is hereditary. The thing with my ears is because from when I had meningitis as a child. I wouldn't know the difference to know if it cuts it out or not, because I've never heard it before having hearing problems. Because I was about 4, maybe 5 when I had meningitis. We could be, I mean, high pitch. To me, a whistle does not go shrill, you know, really high, because it'll go out my hearing age. We could be walking past the garden, and if they've got one of those cat deterrent things in the garden, Beth, Laura, or Helen will mention it because they can hear it, but I can't. Things like that. Some of the old CRT TVs where sometimes, you know, you'd get like a whistling from the tube, which the electronics on the inside. I couldn't hear that. But I mean, one advantage of like being tone deaf and things is not being able to hear the tone in people's voices. So if someone's talking to me and the body language doesn't show it, if they're being really like sarcastic or, you know, something like that, or something that someone might pick up the tone of the voice if they're being nasty, if it doesn't show in the body language and it doesn't show in the facial expressions and things, or the words they're actually saying, I don't pick up on it. So in a way that can be an advantage, but in another way it can be a disadvantage because I might not pick up on the situation. So sometimes people can misread me as being ignorant for not picking up on it. So it has its ups and downs. But that was just from meningitis when I was a child. You got tinnitus, so the whistling sound is what I hear all the time. If only you knew what it sounded like. I've had slight tinnitus sometimes if I've been in a really noisy environment for a long period of time. But not like a high whistling sound. Mine's more being a low whistling sound. That's come and gone. But my dad had tinnitus before he lost some of his hearing. He wears hearing aids now. From working in a bakery. You know, all the machinery on the factory floor. So he's described it to me, so I can imagine what it's like, but like if you lie on your ear, you're like, you've got the cold and you've been lying on your ear all night and stuff like that, and it becomes blocked out. You can hear that like a low whistle, which other people have told me is a high pitched whistle to them. So I can still hear it, but it's cutting out some of the, you know, the high pitch in the range. But it's not as bad as, obviously, my eyes are the worst ones because having to sit in a certain position in the classroom when I was in school, sit in a certain section if we go to the cinema. But I'm lucky I've had sort of eye problem all my life because it's not that big of an adaptation to me. So I'm not having to adapt an awful lot with what's going on. I think it's more awkward for people around me than it is for me. As you age, things only get worse. Yeah. That's the problem, isn't it? And they got an idea of what's going on with the recent stuff with my eyes. It's just what's causing it. We got an idea of what this is. It's just what's causing it. But we got a copy of the letter that the Neuro Center sent to GP. We got a copy sent to the house as well. And in it said what obviously they told me in the clinic that they think of what it is. But it did have a line in it that basically said you know, that they've told me that they might not get to the bottom of what's causing it. So no, like basically we've explained to the patient that sometimes, you know, we can't always say what's causing this. And I have said in the clinics, look, I've had an eye problem all my life. As long as you realise everything that's nasty that could be causing this, then what's going on now is what it is, and you'll just have to learn to deal and live with the symptoms and the outcome. Which some not the hospitals, but some people have said, well, that's a bit of a lackadaisy blasé attitude, but as long as you realise everything that's nasty, what's going on is what's going on. And if I still have vision in one eye, as long as I've got vision in one eye. And always live with one or one and a half. You there. You there. 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 And there. At the end of the day, we'll start falling apart as we get older. You just have to live with the things as they are. Yeah. The one bonus with me at the moment is because I've had an eye problem all my life in one form or another. I am still within the legal range for driving. Because I've adapted. I mean, the fella, the consultant in the Euro Centre even said, which Beth thought was a little bit blunt, but he even said, how do you drive? I said, well, I've had an eye problem all my life, so I don't hold my head straight when I'm driving. But to me, I'm holding my head straight, but to everybody else, I'm not. Because if I go like that, it doesn't make a difference to my field of vision. The only time this eye tries to kick in is if I actively turn my eyeballs to my right. This eye does not turn left. It doesn't look towards my nose. If I turn my eyes left, this one moves, this one doesn't. So because I've had that all my life, I've adapted. My biggest challenge was actually at the time when I took my driving test, my driving lessons. Because I had to prove to the instructor and the tester that my eyes were okay. And the other awkward thing is, but luckily my local Specsavers have written down, is glasses. If I have glasses, my prescription has to be offset. So whereas most people's prescriptions will be in the middle of the lens, my prescription has to be offset. So the last pair of glasses I got had a plain lens from my right eye, because they said it's not worth putting any prescription in that eye at all. So it had plain lens, no prescription for my right eye, and my left eye had a prescription on it. But the prescription had to be offset, so it wasn't in the middle of the lens, it was more towards the nose. This is just beams, we haven't even done the pipes. And I haven't done the belting to get the resources from there to here yet. Belting down here is done. For now. But there will be more to come. We haven't put the electricity in here. We haven't got electricity to the building yet, but the machine should be wired up. Where the electricity comes in will depend on where the train station comes in. I'll probably do underfloor electricity and then running up one corner to all floors like I normally do. And that. Who knew this project was going to get so big? Oops, sorry. Just a little thing turned into a big thing. This time. Beep boop. The last two in each group is underclocked. Anyone who's watched you build your builds before? Well, the way I think is we're probably going to need it anyway. And if I build on the big side like this, then all I really have to do is upgrade the belts when we get the better belts. We've already got the machine capacity in. Otherwise, I could end up building a steel factory out here, then I'm having to rip it all out and rebuild it all again. Like, I'll start a plastics factory over yonder by the main base. When we built the big plastics with the fuel gens, that reminds me, we need to put in another set of fuel generators. When we built that, instead of ripping the old plastics out, I just fed a line of plastic and a line of rubber straight into the central storage on a sky bridge. And then used some of the byproducts to mix and make smokeless powder and also to make excuse me, packaged fuel. Just think I could still be at Costco's instead of watching my favourite streamer playing a game and have a cat on your lap. Ooh, nice. And thank you for calling me your favourite streamer. Our old cat used to curl up on your lap. Arnie doesn't, but I don't think he was originally in a house that obviously did that sort of thing. I mean, when he was rescued, he was a little kitten himself. Well, not a little kitten, but an older kitten. But he, when they rescued him, he was found behind the couch with a load of kittens that they originally thought were his, but weren't. So he's not used to that sort of affection, unfortunately. He might get there in the end, but we'll just wait and see. So you sitting in the office watching me while you're playing your game with a little cat in your lap. That's one heck of a multitasking task, isn't it? Not there. May as well, say before, save on resources and use the slow belt for feeding into the machine. Feeding out the machine. This Mark 1 belt will handle the capacity in and out of the machines. But then we use the more expensive fast belts in between the splitters and mergers. Yeah, keeping the cat from rolling off as he keeps rolling over on his back is the main focus. Have a cat bed under my desk, but none of them use it, so they'd rather sit on the lap or keyboard. Fair enough. I have a dining chair sit right next to me here, but Arnie won't entertain it. Because I was thinking, when I'm streaming and we're in the house on our own, you might, like, want to sit there. Whether I put a bed on it or anything else, no. It doesn't entertain it at all. It's only recent he's come for buses whilst I've actually been streaming. Don't need that one there. Video Vanya, hello, hi. How are you? Welcome into the stream. Everything's good? Good, that's what we like to hear. That one in there. Now we just have to do the fast runs. You had flight 2 times 1 day ago or 2 days ago. Wow. Yeah, I got 2 chairs in my office as the cats used to always sit on my office chair, but they only want the chair I sit on. Yeah. It's only recently Arnie started curling up on the couch. And as you probably know from watching me, it's only recently that he's, in the last couple of weeks, that he started coming up to me and sitting there staring at me or busting my leg so he gets the fuss while I'm streaming. Because until then he never used to. But he was a rescue. We got, as you know, we got him from a rescue centre. He was rescued. He was like one of 30 cats rescued from a cat hoarder's house. So he'd not long, they reckon, turned 1 when we got him. So he'd not had that experience of having that sort of affection from a person. I mean, even now, if you cough or sneeze and he's in the same room as you, he runs. Washing machine goes on a spin, he runs. We've had a word with the vet because we can't get him in a cage to go back to the vet. But they said obviously because he's a house cat, he's okay. He's up to date with his inoculations. He doesn't need the boosters because he's the house cat. Luckily. Because as soon as you get that cat basket out, he'll go upstairs and hide under the bed or in a far corner somewhere that you can't get to him. We've even tried having just the bottom of the basket in the main living room and have a blanket in it, you know, put some toys in it just so he gets used to it and all that. He just walks past it. He's not paid any interest in it. It's funny how some cats only want to sit where you've been sitting. I often wonder, obviously, is it the scent of the owner on that furniture that helps them, you know, that they like sitting there and stuff? Or is it, you know that they'll get some attention off you if they sit there because you know that's where you normally sit? Mm-hmm. Oh, did I do the cables on this one? Yeah. Line that one up there. 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 Do, 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 do. From that. reminds me, did we put the recipe? Yes, yes, we did. The recipe in these before we forget. And get these in. Be interesting to see how many machines when we do the pipes, because the pipes have a different ratio. Oi! You went off the edge. Makes you jump. Even though you're only a character in the game, it makes you jump. So all this done. Oi, 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 what's going on there? Why are you trying to go up in the world? We'll have to wait and see, but we might actually get the pipes done on Monday. So I'm wondering if this might be a turn on Monday. Or at least a turn on Wednesday. Especially if we use our common sense and use the blueprints. Because if you play around and get the an idea of the layout, then we can create a blueprint for it. And the one we've already got for this might do it. We just need to change the recipes, but we'll have to have a look. The only thing that might stop me is if I'm tired after the weekend in work and then I have to just have a chill, relax stream. In which case it will be designing the architecture and doing the decorating of the central storage again. We haven't finished that yet. I'm not going to decorate or anything the little rubber factory by the central storage because I'm not sure if that's staying like that or if we'll be changing the layout of it or something. We'd have to wait and see. Oh, comes need to do these things. Floor holes. Couldn't think of the name of them though. I'm flying back down here because it's easiest to do the this belt from this angle. Yeah. That one in there. No, we don't need to do that here. Poo-poo head. Those belts being like that means I might be able to have a walkway down there. So if we wanted to walk around between the machines and look at everything moving, grooving and dancing and moving, then we could do so. This is rather large, isn't it? We will have to try and come up with some sort of nice looking exterior. We've laid all them out today so far. I'm going to have to call it there, I'm afraid, people. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I had to leave the house earlier than usual because I was walking to work with the car being off the road at the moment. So it's been just on 3 hours and 20 minutes. So, yeah, I'm going to have to call it there, I'm afraid. You've all seen me doing the layout of those machines, so I might finish the last 2 rows of those machines tomorrow. If we get a chance to. If not, it'll be Monday morning. And then we'll have a look at doing the, depending how I feel Monday. We might do the pipe machines. If not, we'll do some decorating and things. Maybe bring the train out this way. Because we've got the other factories that need decorating. And I'm still not too happy with the sign I put on the front of the concrete building. Might have to try and come up with a way of doing a better sign for that. So folks, that's it. Thank you to everyone who's been in and keeping me company and chatting. Thank you very much, Sheldon. Silver Architect popping in earlier. Video Vanya just popping in and saying hello. If you're on YouTube and you haven't done so already, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji. It helps YouTube know that this video is worth just suggesting to others to see if they enjoy and maybe come in and join our community. If you're on Twitch, please consider clicking the follow button and hitting that bell. It is also free for you to do so on there. Same again, helps Twitch know that it might be worth promoting to others. So I will be back at 10 AM UK time on a Monday. So thank you for joining me. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And hopefully you can join us on Monday. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.